we're going to talk about one of the largest natural gas companies in the world. That's Gazprom. And they just entered the U.S. market, trading and now marketing natural gas. The Russian government-controlled company plans to be a top 10 trading company by 2015. And joining us now from Houston is Gazprom's Marketing and Trading USA President, John Hattenberger. Good morning to you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure to be here, Margaret. Thank you.
So there is so much concern about the supply glut of natural gas in the marketplace right now. What made you get into the U.S. at this time?
Well, as you know, the market continues to evolve. U.S. demand has always been strong, biggest market in the world. And for us, it was all about getting the world's largest gas company into the world's largest gas market. Timing for us, market demand in the United States is down a little bit because of the recession, but we're in this business for the long haul. And the timing of our entry here is primarily corresponds to some LNG contracts that we've been able to sign in May of this year.
Well, the trend has been to the downside in terms of the price of natural gas. We've seen a little bit of a reversal of that within the past day or so. Are you starting to see demand pick up, or is it just expectation of demand at this point?
You know, demand still seems a bit flat. Of course, we're still coming out of the recession. Our expectation, frankly, is that as the recession continues to be behind us, as the economy continues to improve, U.S. gas demand will come roaring back. And frankly, we're poised to capitalize on that, and I think the market's ready for it.
Yesterday, we had Matt Rogers, the meteorologist who's very closely watched by many trading desks in terms of his forecast and how that's going to impact demand and impact pricing for natural gas and the like. He says he expects heating demand to be 11% higher between November and March than it was last year. Do you agree with that?
You know, he's the expert. I'm not an expert in weather, but certainly higher demand is what we're all looking for. And our position, frankly, is to be a strong supplier. So additional demand is a positive direction for us. And
you expect that to come from the pickup in the economy that you're projecting, or is that simply because of the cold weather that we're anticipating?
Yeah, you know, the weather seems to come and go. Frankly, I think there's two major drivers. One, I think, will be the return of the economy. Gas demand will rise as a result of that. The second thing, of course, is greenhouse gas emissions regulations, which we expect to be put in place by the federal government soon. And, of course, natural gas being the clean burning fuel, we expect that to have a positive impact on gas demand also.
And when you look at some of those cleaner options, I'm hearing that you're also planning on starting up a carbon trading desk. When is that going to happen?
Yeah, we've done that already. We've got our parent and affiliate, Gas Marketing and Trading Limited in the UK. We've been in the carbon trading business now there for about 2.5 years. We've got a pretty sizable shop taking advantage of opportunities primarily from the Kyoto Protocol. In the U.S., we've got a small shop helping them, but also working and setting up the foundation for a big U.S. business. Obviously working in the voluntary markets now, but looking forward to participating in the compliance markets once the legislation is in place.
Well, what are you expecting here in the U.S. in terms of mandatory purchasing of carbon permits or the like? I mean, there's a lot of anticipation of that in the EU. In the U.S., what are you expecting?
Yeah, the legislation, I think, is pretty well crafted. The Waxman-Markey bill that's been put through the process is, we think, is a good process. It seems fair. A lot of details to work out. We'll leave that up to the politicians to figure it out. Our goal, frankly, is to just get a good level playing field in the marketplace, which will allow us to know what the rules are, play by the rules, and capitalize on the opportunities that are there.
When you talk about the price of natural gas, shifting gears back to that topic from carbon, thank you for going there for us. But for natural gas, when you look at demand, what is it, like 30% comes from the industrial space right now? What percentage is coming from the consumer space? I mean, where are you looking for the most growth right now?
Yeah, most of the growth, first of all, our marketing is done at the wholesale level. So we primarily market to LDCs, the utilities, major industrials, mid-marketers, pipeline companies of that sort. The downstream demand into the commercial, residential, industrial sectors is a variable around all that. Frankly, the industrial demand is the one that's down primarily as a result of the recession. People continue to heat and cool their homes despite the recession, so we expect the industrial demand to come back once the economy gets stronger.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us live this morning here on In Business. That's John Hattenberger, president of Gazprom Marketing and Trading here in the United States.